Top of the morning to you, boys and girls. Today is another brilliant day, a very, very wonderful day. We are going to learn on this amazing platform. My name is Mr. Mo Godwin, and we're going to be learning a very interesting topic in the verbal reasoning titled word formation. Yeah, so should we get to it, people ready? Let's get to it. Let's get straight to business, and let's see what we have for today. At the end of the lesson, I expect you to be able to define the word formation. You are to form new words using this method. We have various methods, moving a letter method and forming new word, moving some letters. So these are the two methods we can use to achieve this guy. So let's get into it. Before we do anything, we have to define the terms. So we're going to define our terms. So what do we mean by word formation? There are several ways of forming and acquiring new words. At this level, there are so many ways we can form and acquire new words. And it is believed that an exercise like this will always go a way to improve your vocabulary, your ability to spell, read, write. It's going to help you a lot. So if you're going to learn this, the end game is that you will improve. Yep, that's very great. That's very, very important. You're going to improve, and then your vocabulary skills will go up. Now, let's see. We have methods that we can use to form words. Now, for word formation is the process of forming words from already existing words. That is just a simple definition for that. If you're going to form word, the meaning of word formation means you are forming word. Where are you forming the word? Where are you getting it from? Oh, from existing word. Now, let's see. We are going to use number one as our case study first. We can move a letter from one word to another and form new word. Yep, we can move a letter from one word to another and we are forming a new word. For example, if we're going to make use of this word here, then and hat. Can you see those two words circled already? Then and hat. Remember, moving letters, and letters are just letterings A, B, C, D, and the rest of them. Okay, so we are having then and hat. How are we going to form a word using this? Let's see. We have then here. If I'm going to take moving this word now, we have then here, yes. If I'm taking this T off, that's what this example is trying to explain. I'm taking this T off, and I want to take it to, because we have hat here, all right. I take this T here, and I add it to this word already here, hat. What will that give me? It's going to give me a new word called that. And that's what we have here. How cheap is this? Now, I told you earlier, I've tried to explain to you here that word formation simply means forming new words from pre-existing words. Okay, so the word we used here we have then. And remember, we also have heart. But when we formed a new word, we took this guy off, T, and we brought it here. Wow. Now, please understand this last part. You have to observe, we didn't change the formation of the word. We didn't change the ordering of the word. We have hat before, and we added T here. That's all. We didn't change T to this point. We didn't change the order how it was arranged. We just have to do that. Very, very crucial, and I have to emphasize that for you. Now, that's word. Now, moving letter. We can move letter from one word to another and form a new word. Like you have seen. Sample. Let's look at sample. We have bird and each. Now, if I'm going to move this word in the bird, okay. Look at what we moved this word R, and we had bead. Now that R, remember we are having each there. So from this word, and this is a new word you have to form with. So when I move away my word here, I should bring it here to form a new word. This is a new word, bead, one, and another new word for me is rich, which means I've used my R that I moved and I added it here. I didn't change the order. It's that simple. So when you've gotten it, you will not be searching for it anymore. They are just at your fingertips. Now let's see. Moving letter. Another example, we have left. Okay, and lit. Right? Who is already seeing it? So if you're going to form a new word, we are taking what off here? We are taking F here. If I take F from this word, so I'm going to have what, boys, girls? What will I have? Let will be here. And remember, I can put it where now? And, we have lit here. It can become lifts. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's another brilliant word we can form. Another one, we are still using it. This method is very important. We can move letter from one word to another and form this. We have through and gain. Now, we have true and gain. So they expect you from this word, you should add to this word to form a new word. Yeah. So this can give me what? Dough and grain. Yeah. Grain. I thought someone said already. Grain. Yep. Grain like maize, beans, and the rest of them. Now, using some letters. We have gone through past that word now. Using some letters. Now, the letters of a given word can be used to form many other words. Now, one condition, there's a condition here, boys and girls. One condition is to use a letter to move, the condition is that you are not to use one letter more than it appears. Yes. So you're not going to use one more letter than it appears. Look at this super plus man, for example. There's no word that is used more than once here. It is what we have here that gave us this guy here. Now, let's see example to illustrate. Example. We can form from the word. We have at, tab, lab, able, tail, t, etc. These are words that can be formed from where? Table. So if you are forming a new word, you cannot use one of this letter here twice. So from table, you can also play games with yourself, your boys, and your sister at home or something, and say, hey, let's see how many words you can form. Let's see, I can get like 10 words from communication. Who can do that? Let's beat ourselves to it. So from here, we will have all these words. We are not repeating any letter. That's the rule. That's the rule. Let's see another word. We have grateful. What do we have now? We are considering grateful. We can form this word, eight, from grateful. Yep, it's from here. Great. Yep, it's from here. Dear. Yep, is also here. And more words that you can lay your hand to. I've just another one. I spot another one. Eat. Can you see? E-A-T is here. So why don't you lay your hands on these guys and let's practice more and we can get better. More examples to illustrate this now. Remember, we are using the two methods. Purchase. Purchase. So from purchase, we can have chase, we can have case, we can have pure, we can have I am seeing more, we can have car. Verbal reason. I told you, whenever we're getting about verbal reason, what we used to do is to put on a thinking cap. So my cap is so on now, and I'm just saying things popping out from my mind. All right, we have dancers. From dancers, we can form all the words from it. We have races, we have dance, we have deer. Wow. Have you seen another word? Whoop, whoop. Hey, Mr. Moore, I just saw one. Now read. Brilliant. R-E-A-D. So you form a lot of words using this thing. Now, I want to believe you have really learned a lot today. From now, you should be able to define this word. You should be able to tell us using moving letters and moving some letters like the one we've done. My name is Mr. Mo Godwin, and it's been a wonderful time on this amazing platform. I hope to see you next time. So bye-bye.